Okay, Assalamu'alaikum Warahmatullahi Wabarakatuh. So, welcome back again to another weekly podcast of IDN Boarding School Pamijahan students. And yeah, in today's opportunity, in today's episode, we are having a perfect star, a perfect guest. That is a professional historian. He always learns some articles about wars, World War II, and even the newest conflict, that is Palestine and Israel conflict. Please welcome Ilyasa Bashir.
Hello.
Yes, so for today's podcast, we're going to talk about Palestine and Israel conflict, since this topic is really booming on social media, like the news about the Palestine's condition, and then the cool stuff that the Israelian makes, and many more. So now, because Ilyasa Bashir here, our speaker, already do some research about some fun facts and maybe information, we're going to ask more deeper to Ilyasa Bashir. So I have prepared many questions to be asked to Ilyasa. And without wasting time, we're going to go to the first question. So, Ilyasa Bashir, the historian, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I'm like some of story thing, and also like this.
So, I'm going to ask you the first question. Could you tell me the backstory of the Jewish or the Israelian?
The Jewish and Israelian. It's a easy question. So I will start from the first thing. So actually, Jewish and Israelian were living in the Middle East. They are living well, like not warning or something, but the situation was start when they are to exploring the world. I think they are go to Europe, go to another country, and they are, I think, also get from the Middle East when the Crusade war. When the Crusade war, there are many Jews that get thrown from their own land and get killed also.
But in World War II?
No, this different. You know, I'll be in on this era, the Jewish is still rich, but they still get working or get some disturbing by the Crusades. And then also after they doing some research. They are exploring to the Europe. In the Europe, they are getting something that is more blood and more sickness than in Middle East. They are getting something as like I can say that they are get something like get killed or get something. But I think because of their smart they can control their own mind and can making they are rich. But the one thing that haven't lost from the Jews is their arrogant.
Okay.
They're arrogant and there is like rich. They are using richness to using like arrogance and to showing his richness. It's just in the past in the Europe, because in the Middle East I think I haven't know about that. In the Europe, they also get like disturbing, like the Jews like get thrown from their own land, get thrown from the other country, and also even they are still good and they are still using money. Sometimes the people will still but it doesn't matter if the people of Jews is just a rich person.
Okay, so now I'm going to move to the next question. So, as we know, Jewish peoples get thrown from their lands, right?
Yeah.
And how could they meet with Palestine?
How could It's a long story, but I will make it short. So it's just a long time. When the there's a World War One, the Jews are joining like England, joining their own country. Example, they live in Germany, so they will support on Germany. They will live in England. They will support on England, and the disaster has come for them. When the World War II start, they are get genocide by the Third Reich.
That is so cruel. Who did the genocide to the Jewish?
Who do it?
Yes.
Is Adolf Hitler.
Oh, Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, he had Jews, he had Slavic people, he had LGBT person, he had many things, except his own nation is like Aryan nation. He like Aryan nation. He thinks Germany is from Arya, so he don't want. So he will making super. He will not kill them, but he will make them accept in special things like giving a food, giving a place for live. But it's different with Jews. They are live with scare. They don't know how to live. They don't know how to run from the Germany. Even they are run, the Germany always conquest the conquest Netherlands, conquest Belgium, conquest everything that they are meet, and also in France and also in the Russian. You know how much the Jews that get killed?
So after they get thrown out from their land, they go to Palestine.
No, and then also no. From that question, I think. Oh yeah, before of that, the Jews, some of the Jews are still live in the Middle East. They live in a peaceful. It's different in the Europe. If you live as a Jews in the Europe, in the World War II, you will get fined and you will get killed by them. They don't care about even you are adult or you are still a kid. They will kill you with a toxic gas. Also with a fire gun.
Okay, so the Israel and the Palestine war is happening right nowadays.
Yeah.
Still happening until now. So, in your perspective, who is the one that is actually the main villain?
The main villain is the Israel. Even they are they are the one that making rebellion and fighting the Palestinian. You know, before Palestine is not one country. Before Palestine is just controlled by one country. After the World War One done, the England take the Palestine land. But do you know what the Jews do? Like to the Prophet Musa, they are doing something rebellion. If Prophet Musa doing if Jews in the Prophet Musa, if not the Jews, I mean like if we can say it's Jews. If the Jews in the Prophet Musa, they are killed 70 prophet, but in here they are rebellion to the England. But is England care about that? No, England just England will giving like some of army for fighting with them, but they cannot because there are too much Jews that go to Palestine for run from German. And also the Israeli person is like throwing the Palestinian people to other country, or we can say Nakba. This is start when the Israelian doing a bad thing with England. Now after their conquest, what they want they are doing something genocide.
Okay, so we as Muslim brothers,
Yeah.
our brothers in Palestine here are getting trouble, right? They are killed. They are get killed, get slain. They get tortured a lot. They are get genocide a lot. And what should we do? I mean, we are in Indonesia, right? And they're in Palestine. So how could we help them?
We can help them by praying to them. It's just a simple thing. The most simple thing we can help them by praying, because in Palestine, especially in Gaza, there are Hamas, Fatah, and Hezbollah fighting to the Israel.
I have a question. So, what can you explain me more about what is Hamas, Fatah, and Hezbollah?
Hamas and Fatah is from Palestine. Hezbollah is from Lebanon. Hamas is just a military or like a military and political organization that controlling and fighting to the military. But Fatah is different. Hey, why are you laughing?
Wait. So, you may tidy up your seat first.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, just never mind. So, we're going to go back to the question.
Okay.
So, who is leading the organization of Hamas, Fatah, and Hezbollah? Can you tell me about the profile, about what is his name and what is he skilled of? If I'm not mistaken, is
Oh, I know. Hamas is get make building by one of people. It's just a sheikh. It's just a sheikh or like a sheikh from Palestine and from the military. So I make some organization with other people with no many people to fighting this guy.
the Israelis.
Yeah, the Israeli.
Who's the man that always gives speech? If we're not mistaken, we usually see in the news, right, that there is
I know.
a man that gives speech.
He's one of. He's not actually the leader. He's one of the general.
Oh, it's a general.
Yeah, he's one of the people that can make the president win because he is smart. He's not like a Palestinian. If it's not like Israel, I mean, if Israel using a technology, using a fire gun, using a smart strategy.
Who's the name?
Abu Ubaidah
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Al-Qassam. But I heard it's not a real name.
Oh, it's not a real name.
Yeah, and also the face is not to get close, so you don't know how is he actually. How are he actually?
Okay, so I usually read the news and I heard that a hacker, namely Anonymous, joins on participating and supporting Palestine. How do you think about it?
Yes, it's good. I'm supporting on Palestine. Even I want to even I want to pray, I want to sending a food and then to them. And also from that news, I can know if the system of the military of Israelian has get hacked by them, because the system of the military is very strong and we cannot hack by ourselves. We need a team, and they are the function of the Anonymous. So the Anonymous is hacking the military system together. They are hacking the Iron Dome for making the Iron Dome to not go to Palestine. So somebody's Palestine and this Israel. So the rocket is not go from here, but the rocket is go
back
to the somewhere, go to fell into somewhere, or go back to here.
So when you watch that incident, how was your feeling? Are you like surprised or really satisfied?
When I watch that, I like feel like surprise. It's like a surprise for me because now the Iron Dome system can get taken. Before no people can hacking the Iron Dome. It's very difficult. The Iron Dome has get power and get security by a military security. So you cannot hacking by just hacking in a usual laptop. You need a strong laptop for hacking a big military computer or system.
Okay. So I have another question. So if we are looking at some world's rules, there is a law of war, or in
Yeah.
Indonesia hukum peperangan. So if I'm not mistaken, Israel, they bombed a hospital, right? They killed, they genocide some children's, women's, many more. They don't care about ages. They even blew up an Indonesian hospital, right?
Yes.
So, what is the consequence of breaking the law of war?
From that thing, yeah, we can say from except one country, USA, or I think many countries except USA will say Israel is a killer because they are bombing not Hamas, Fatah, Hezbollah. They are bombing also the organization, but they are also bombing children. They are also bombing people with no have flag. They are killing also people. They are still in the hospital. They are killed and they are bombing and genocide. And also in the refugee camp. As I know, they are bombing also in the refugee camp. Many people die over there. And how about the war? The war they say Israel is killer, but they don't do anything because who the controller of the Israel? America. If America still help them, the country like PBB actually can help, but that is can broken the relationship with the PBB, so PBB don't want to take responsible from that situation.
Okay, so there is this trend also in social media like TikToks, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, X, and many more. So this is called a watermelon, actually.
I know.
What is the meaning of watermelon in this conflict?
In this conflict,
Well, actually, it's not a trend. It's like, I don't know, people is just showing watermelon as their feeling that they support the Palestine. What is the actual meaning of watermelon?
the actual meaning of watermelon is the flag from the Palestine. As you ever see, the flag of the Palestine. The flag of Palestine is like this. This is the flag of the Palestine. Have a red, green, white, and black color. And also the watermelon have a green, from a red color, a white color, just a little bit white color, and many black color.
Yeah, like seeds, right?
Yeah, like seeds.
Okay, so maybe for the last question, I want you to answer this seriously from your deep heart, and you have to look at the camera explaining, okay?
Okay.
So, Professor Ilyasa Bashir,
What?
which are you supporting? Israel or Palestine? Give your
It's just an
honest
easy
reason. Look at the
question.
camera.
I'm supporting on Palestine from when I was a child. I was supporting on this country, not this country. I was supporting on Palestine. I'm seriously seeing about the situation on Palestine. Feel pity with them because I cannot help many for them. They are already getting boycott for the Israel, and now they are getting isolated in Gaza. So I feel pity with them what they are feel in there. And so I pity and now I will supporting on Palestine. I'm not supporting on Israel like America.
Okay, so yes, that's all for the podcast. But before we close, I hope the Palestine over there, if you're watching, hopefully all of you could be okay. Hopefully all of you could win so that Islam could rise together and become a stronger religion. So, if I'm not mistaken, we could also pray to Palestine when in praying, right?
Yes.
Can you recite the prayers?
Yes, I'm reciting the prayers, but I forget because the prayer is long, not just one sentence or two sentences, but it's about 3, 5, and until 5 sentences or more.
Okay.
Yes, I know.
So, if you are supporting for Palestine, you should start praying with the prayers to support Palestine. If you don't know, maybe you could search on Google and many more. Hopefully, Islam could rise. Thank you very much for watching this weekly podcast. Hopefully, the knowledge and insights about the Palestine and Israel conflict are beneficial for you all. I don't know if you're supporting Palestine or Israel. Well, yeah, it's just a knowledge, so don't take it too personally. This is just a sharing knowledge. So, I think that's all for us. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ilyasa. I shall see you when I see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.